Shahed-136 drone attacks. Now, these drones have been used by Iran, and they are attacking military targets linked to United States bases in the Gulf region. Gulf region includes countries like UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Oman, Bahrain. Reports suggest that these attacks have damaged radar and communication infrastructure. Because see, this communication infrastructure and radars, they are very much instrumental in tracking any aerial object which is coming towards you. When these radars are damaged, they will not be able to track, and these drones have damaged the radars, the early warning systems. After that, if missiles are launched, you don't have any early warning system, you don't have any radars. How will they track it, and then how will you intercept it? That is the strategy. And one more thing is here, that Iran is using these drones which are very cheap, and to bring down these drones, American forces and these Gulf countries forces, they are using missiles which are expensive. So kind of Iran's strategy is to drain the missiles. Conflict highlights a new warfare pattern where low-cost drones challenge expensive air defense systems. So this is something which India also did during Operation Sindoor, where we destroyed the air defense systems of Pakistan. And when we destroyed it, we were easily able to target them. So maybe the next step of Iran is to fire missiles. So let's see what happens. What is Shahed-136 drones? It is an Iranian loitering munition. Loitering munition means suicide drone. Suicide drone simply means a drone. Drone is unmanned aerial vehicle. There are no humans in it. It has some warheads. Warheads means some ammunitions over there. They first loiter, means they do the surveillance, and after doing the surveillance, they go and attack and blast themselves. This is what suicide drones are, and they do considerable amount of damage also wherever they go and blast themselves. So key characteristics: designed to hover in the air before striking a target, so it does all the Reiki and all. Operates as a one-way attack drone. One-way means it is not going to come back. Carries an explosive payload. Explosive payload is there. Now there is this low cost and simple design. It can be deployed in large numbers due to this. Now this is $20,000 to $50,000 per drone, and Shahed-136. But to bring down Shahed-136, THADD missiles are used, which is $12 million to $15 million. Patriot, $3.7 million to $4 million per missile. And SM-3 Block 2A, $27 million to $28 million per missile. And SM-6, $9 million to $10 million per missile. To bring down a drone which is $20,000 to $50,000. Now this is something which is working in Iran's favor. The low cost of drones versus these missiles, and if these drones, they are successful in their mission, they are not intercepted by these missiles, they go and attack the radar systems. Radar systems which are responsible for tracking any aerial object coming towards our military bases of USA or anywhere in West Asia. Okay. Although those radar systems, not all of them are able to intercept drones, because drones are very, very small in size. But yes, if they become successful in their operations, that is destroying the drone, radars and all which they have at many places, in those places kind of vacuum is created, and with that vacuum missiles can be launched by Iran. So Iran's strategy is projectile saturation. Projectile saturation means missiles of the US and all, they get saturated. It is known as projectile saturation. This means launching large number of drones and missiles simultaneously to overwhelm enemy air defense systems. So the air defense systems of the enemies, they become overwhelmed, and when they become overwhelmed, the accuracy is lost. Instead of relying on precision weapons, the strategy focuses on mass deployment, continuous attacks, and exhausting enemy interception systems also. When they are exhausted, the enemy interception systems, you know, it becomes easier to launch larger missiles, because those larger missiles will not be intercepted now because the enemy interception systems have been exhausted. Cost comparison, we've seen that cost of Shahed drone $20,000 to $50,000, and if I can convert it to lakh or INR, it is 18 lakh to 46 lakhs. Okay, and there's a huge cost difference. If you see the Patriot missile system, 3.7 to 4 million, 34 to 37 crore per missile. THADD interceptor, this much. SM-6 missile, 9 to 10 million. SM-3 missile, 27, 28 million. So obviously, one interceptor missile may cost as much as drones or even hundreds of drones. So that is what Iran is using. So impact on US air defense system. So you should know the US air defense systems on US bases wherever they are in Middle East. So on March 1, Ali Al Salem Air Base in Kuwait, that was attacked. Okay. Then on the same date, March 1, Camp Arif Jan in Kuwait. So these were attacked. Feb 28, Prince Sultan Air Base, Saudi Arabia, that was attacked. Feb 28, NSA Bahrain, Manama, that was attacked. On March 1, Al Udeid Air Base at Qatar, that was attacked. Then on 1st March again, Al Dhafa Air Base, UAE, and Al Ruwais in UAE. So 1 March was that date on which maximum attacks by Iran were done in terms of quantity, and all by these loitering munitions, means these drones, attack drones, Shahed-136. So Iran's drone attacks are putting pressure on advanced US missile defense systems like Patriot air defense system, THADD, that is terminal high altitude area defense, Aegis ballistic missile defense systems. And obviously these missile defense systems are high cost interceptor missiles. These are, we've seen the cost of these missiles. If attacks continue at the same pace, concern is there that interceptor stocks could be exhausted, means these interceptor missiles could finish, and it could be finished to intercept the drones, which are relatively very low cost. Targeted infrastructure, we've seen all these, the targeted infrastructure on maps. Damage they've done radar domes, radomes, these are called as. These are kind of structures like this, which you might have seen on television also or social media. Satellite communication terminals and communication buildings. These facilities definitely have been damaged by these drones, because see, there is a much bigger picture which is to follow. That is why these are being attacked. And once these are attacked, their radars, their interception capabilities, or their early warning systems will be lost, and then missiles will be launched and they will not be able to intercept those missiles. So importance of radar communication systems. So these installations form this communication backbone of US military operations in the Gulf. These systems support missile detection systems, satellite communication, air defense coordination, and early warning networks. And all these are very, very strategic in warfare, in modern day warfare. So, definitely, coordination will be broken, interception will be broken, early warning systems will be damaged, and that is what Iran is strategically targeting. Now, about the THADD missile defense system, it is one of the most advanced missile defense platforms which has been developed by United States. Main purpose is to intercept short, medium, and intermediate range ballistic missiles during the final stage of flight. So, main purpose is this, and this is something which is not there to intercept long range missiles but short, medium, and intermediate range ballistic missiles during the final stage of flight. Final stage of flight means when those missiles are in the final stage of flight. So, this is the key features of THAAD. Uses hit to kill technology, means destroys the targets through direct collision, means whenever a missile is coming, and this is the THAAD, this missile goes and intercepts directly and destroys it. It can intercept missiles inside and outside the Earth's atmosphere. So, inside and outside the Earth's atmosphere, engagement range 150 to 200 kilometers it is, and part of the broader ballistic missile defense system. So, it is there. Components of a THAAD battery. A typical THAAD battery includes interceptor missiles, truck-mounted launchers, AN/TPY-2 radar system, fire control and communication unit, logistics and support equipment, and there are 90 personnels which are there controlling this THAAD system. Battery usually contains 6 launchers, 48 interceptors, and every launcher carries 8 missiles. These are interceptor missiles. So yes, what we have to learn from this particular topic is that the strategy which is being used, that Shahed drones, which are relatively very cheap, are being used to target the radar systems, the early warning systems. If they are successful in targeting, the early warning systems and the radar systems get destroyed. If they are not successful, these Shahed-136 drones in their mission, to bring those Shahed drones down, relatively very expensive missiles are being used. So, this is what we need to know and understand, that these things are happening. And yes, the strategy by Iran is proving to be beneficial for them, but let's see. War is still going on. It is not like Iran is having a front foot and those countries are at the back foot. It is not like this. But yes, Iran's strategy is this.